Alright, third and probably final game of the night since it is almost midnight. Probably get white here since I had black 2 games in a row. Tick for tack. He is thinking heavily. He's never seen such a good move before. He's pretty stumped. Oh, was his timer paused there? Maybe he disconnected, but it shows he's connected. Very low lag. Game aborted. Okay. Let's go ahead and find a new one. And it looks like we've got a Caro Khan. I'm gonna go with a fantasy here. And he's thinking now. So depending on what he does, my next move is supposed to be knight c3. In this case, we take. And oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Okay, well, we'll just develop the knight and support the center. I could have even played c3, actually. Maybe that was the best to try and keep having my central pawns. I'm expecting bishop here. No. That just does not seem like a good move. Just because of how much it weakens his king. I really want to open the center now, but I think I should be a bit more developed. Let's go here in order to prevent him from castling kingside. And I was expecting that. I'm just going to drop the bishop back. Was kind of expecting that too. Yeah, let's play a4. This guy's playing in a very interesting style. So I'm going to castle and then take, I think. That's going to be, that's my main goal. Okay. So he's trying to take and then win this center pawn. I could take here and just ignore that, and then take, maybe even take, but then his knight gets out, so that doesn't seem as good. I could bring my knight out, or I could just develop my bishop and protect my center pawn. Let's do that. That seems the most solid. So again, next order of business is castle. So he's trying to get his knight here. Maybe next order of business is just prevent him from doing that. Okay. I think this is fine for me. Do I want to take with the knight or the bishop? Or the pawn or the bishop, rather. Definitely not taking with the knight, because that drops the queen. I take with the pawn, and I still have a nice center. If I take with the bishop, then I could try and open the center with a move like e5. I think I'm going to take, if I take with the pawn, I allow his knight to come in here. So let's take with the bishop. Okay. I could take and counter attack his knight. I don't like that very much though. So let's just drop the bishop back. And I'm not really worried about him putting my bishop in jail because I'm actually just gonna take this right now. I guess he's gonna castle long. And I'm going to take this. I think the time has come to do that. He doesn't let me do that. Okay, so if I take, presumably he's going to take this way. Do I take? I could push. And then he takes, and then I take, and then his knight comes here. I could push, and then push this, and that seems decent too. And that really prevents his knight from moving anywhere. Let's go ahead and try that. Okay, I don't think I need to worry about this. My king is protected, and if he takes here, then I'll just take like this. So let's lock down these pawns. And then I'm going to castle. And I can push here, and if he takes, then I can't recapture. I think maybe the time has come to try and kick this bishop. Or maybe I try and get my other knight into the game. It doesn't really have a lot of squares to go to. It comes here, and then where does it go? I'm a little cramped. I let him get too much space on the queen side, I think. Let's try and kick this bishop. I wonder, do I keep trying to kick it? And have it come here? And then it's pressuring this pawn. And I don't really have a good way of getting rid of it. Let's come here first. All right, let's try and go for this now. And then my idea is to come here and attack the bishop, and he can't take that pawn because it's controlled by the knight. And then I can play here. And after he takes, maybe I take this way? Or do I take this way and open up the G file? I think that's probably better. And then I can play king h1. Rook g1 and try and get some stuff going. Okay, my knight is still perfectly safe. Let's play king h1. And I blundered that because I'm a dumbass. All right, that's fine now. I think now he's just going to trade off pieces, like he's going to bring his bishop here. No, he doesn't. He actually brings it off. Can I trap his bishop somehow? I don't think so. Alright, let's just get my rook off of this dark square so that if he plays here, I can move my bishop without losing my rook. And then I think we're just going to try and shove this pawn forward and see if we can make something happen. Okay. That's an aggressive move, but I think we can be fine. I can just move the bishop now, right? Because the knight is still defended. Do I want to move the bishop? Maybe I move the rook up. I like the placement of the bishop right now. If I come here, then he comes here, and then I have to trade that away. Well, if I go here, and then he comes here, then I have issues, right? I guess I could bring my knight. Well, I can't move my knight because my... I think I come here. Can't believe I didn't see this. That's just so trash. I was so focused on this attack that I just didn't even look at what that bishop was pointing at. That's a shame too, because I think I had a good setup going. My knight is totally paralyzed. I can't move it anywhere because it drops the bishop no matter where I move it. And I dropped that. I should have played this. This is just a disaster all around. If I play here, he's going to give me this check. So maybe I block. The only thing I had going for me was that attack with the pawn. I'm not going to be able to time him out. Maybe he'll blunder back, but I doubt it. Could play here. Whoops. If I play here, I guess he's just going to move the rook up a square. Probably going to take that, actually. This is just bad all around. Alright, I guess I'm just going to keep trying to belligerently go for mate somehow. I mean, there's literally no way. I don't know what to do in this situation. Plus he can force a rook trade after I play this. Damn. There's no way of defending this, right? I mean, I guess this. I have no idea what to do. I don't have a lot of time to do it. I think he's gonna take this. No? I mean, he's still absolutely destroying me because he's got all these pawns. Probably should have brought that here. Attack his knight. Can I get some sort of perpetual check? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, I was just down too much and didn't have enough time to... After he blundered, I was so low that I couldn't do anything. Whoops. Too busy trying to pre-move. Damn. I could have won that if I hadn't blundered that stupid rook. Alright, I mean... The review is basically don't blunder a rook, but we'll take a look anyways. So I'm totally winning out of the opening here. I didn't play really the best moves, but I was playing good moves. Yeah, I should have taken there. I guess that makes sense, just to not have him have three passed pawns eventually, but I missed a better way to trade pieces, so I should have taken with the pawn. And I had an opportunity to capture an undefended piece. I guess I wanted this. And then after here, you take here, and then after this, you have bishop a4 check. Interesting. So that was a blunder because I should have developed a piece. Did it want like knight here? Interesting. So it's still angry that I haven't brought my knight out. There it is, finally. And I could have threatened to win material with with this move. Maybe? Because you're threatening to come here? No. I mean, I guess he always has this retreat square, so that's not right. Maybe it wants this? No? I don't know what the hell it wants. Let's get a hint. This pawn? He just takes it though. And then you play bishop e2. Alright, I mean that's just way beyond me, whatever the idea is there. Yeah, so this was my big problem. I should have played, I was already apparently losing really badly here. I would have played this if I had noticed. And then actually, I would have played this to double up. Doesn't like that either. What was best here? Oh, it still wants you to give up the bishop for the rook. Interesting. I mean, and then after this, I was just pretty screwed. He's still plus 3.7. This is the start of the end game and you are losing. Probably here. I just didn't have enough time to play that. Alright, well, that was a good game. I don't really want to end on that one though, so I think I'm going to play one more.